No rush.
All right. Question for
Justyn, you guys finally had an off season this year. You didn't get that with COVID.
Yeah.
How different was it? How much did that help? And just being able to be in Blacksburg and not necessarily have to wear a mask everywhere and actually just be able to enjoy being here.
Yeah. I thought this off season was really good. It really gave us a chance to be here and be completely present and work with our program without having to, distance ourselves. We were able to actually be able to put in work as a unit in a different way, because last year a lot of things were cut off. We weren't able to be as close to each other. Being able to have those restrictions lifted, I feel as though now we're able to, just tighten our core a lot more, and I feel like that's been paying off a lot lately. Everybody in the gym, everybody, team meetings and stuff like that. Us just having a chance to get to know each other better. So that's the main thing.
What would you say you improved on the most in the off season?
Personally,
Yeah.
or as a team.
Well, you personally.
I would say my confidence has risen a lot. I would say it has risen a lot. Definitely over the summer. I've spent countless hours in the gym with all of our coaches working on my form as opposed to just working on my jump shot. I feel like there's a difference. It's a progression. I feel like work on your form, and then you start once you have a good form, then you start getting up as many reps as possible, and that's how I feel like that's how a good shoulder is really built. So I really spent a lot of the summer working on that, working on my confidence, working on my ball handling, my IQ as well. I feel as though my decision making could get a lot better. So that's another thing I'm continuing to work on. So I don't know, it's just a steady progression of just picking one thing. I want to focus on this for right now, but at that time you might be slacking on something else. So just continue to do that. Never stops.
Coach Young mentioned that the starting lineup might end up being, three guys that are grad students, and you, Keve, and Storm, and then two juniors in Naheem and Hunter. That's a lot of experience. How much does that help you guys?
I feel as though having that experience on our team is a really important thing. I don't know who it was that said get old and stay old in college basketball, but I feel like I definitely see the strength in that. You have years of experience with certain guys who know what college basketball is demanding of you, whereas a lot of younger guys don't necessarily recognize that high school basketball and college basketball really is kind of like two different games. So, and kind of having the opportunity to see that through for the full year, I feel like that does add a lot of benefit. But at the same time, you never really know who's going to be on the floor at the start of the game for any given game. So he might have just set a certain lineup just now, but at the same time, who knows? Still got a month.
Justyn, last season was so peculiar. Fits and starts and stops.
Yeah.
But the way it ended for you guys in Greensboro and then out in Indiana, do those two results kind of fuel you guys during the off season and during this preseason?
Absolutely. I think last year we didn't lose 2 games in a row throughout the entire season. So having that happen, having the only time that happened be to end our season, that stings a lot. It hurts, especially when you got a group of guys that are hungry and just want to keep getting better. So our season ended early, and that just gave us that much more time to get back here and get back in the gym, try to figure it out for this year. That's all that really matters. Last year's history, it just helped us to grow a lot more. Now we got that under our belt. Now we feel like we can really go we feel as though we can go the distance. But
in which ways do you feel like you've been able to grow collectively and maybe even individually?
As a unit, I feel as though our ball movement has been amazing. We have so many guys that are just so unselfish, so many guys that are so unselfish and so skilled at the same time. So it's like those guys are drawing attention, but they're not just looking to score all the time. We got guys that are anxious to get other guys involved, anxious to make other people better. I'll say Storm Murphy, really great point guard. We're excited to have him. He's a great scorer, but at the same time, he'll see things that nobody else on the court is seeing at the time, and he'll get it there. So, playing with a guy like that, it makes everybody else work so much harder. It makes everybody else want to go that much harder because that, shot opportunities are going to be coming. Not only that, but just, screen opportunities for somebody else to get a shot. I don't know. I want to see all my teammates succeed, and I know they want to see me succeed too. So I'm going to do anything I can do to help them, just like I know they're going to help me.
Anyone on Zoom? All right. Nice job.
Thanks, you guys.